welcome back to our channel. Taking place between September 12 to 14, the World Series of Darts final returns again to Amsterdam, and the FA live for another edition in what will be the first major action since the World Match Play. After the previous World Series event, the top 8 seed are conceived through the order of merit, with the next player then seeded and unseeded who have appeared over the course of session but haven't got enough point to be a seed. They are joined by the next player on the order merit, followed by two cardholder qualifiers. Luke Litter returns after scoping the title last year, seeing of Michael Smith, and will be the favorite to claim it once again. The action started 9 set it. Luke Littler, Stephen Bunting, and Luke Humphries figure in my recording as the World Series of Darts final are due to take place between 12 to 14 September AFAS Live Amsterdam, which is a culmination of the World Series of Tour and sees the top name of through the years as well as those who qualified through the quarterfinal and ranking return. Luke Litter won the last title year, defeated Michael Smith 11-4 in the final. It will be the 11th staging this time around of his tournament, with $80,000 for the winner. It features 32 players from the World Series order of merit, as well as the top 4 players from the PDC order of merit. Not qualified for also 6 tour card holder for who qualified recently. Stephen Bunting is the top seeded and faces a challenge for Luke Littler, Garvin Prince, and Luke Humphries. Michael van Gerwen is not a seed for the first time in many years, but in addition, Josh Rock, Peter Wick, Damon Heta, among others, have also qualified through his route. James Wade, Dave Chisnell, Ross Smith, and Danny Nepper qualify as the next best order of merit name, while the qualifiers are led by Joe Cullen, Cameron, and Wesley Nijman. In the wiki, it will be shown in live. In the UK, it will be shown live on so Sunday. Again follows the same pattern with 11:14 UK time. Luke Humphries has never advanced beyond the semi-finals at the World Series of Darts final. During the Sunday afternoon session, he gets a chance to at least match that performance. For that, cool hand Luke has to beat home favourite Michael van Gerwen. Humphries beat another Dutchman in the previous round with Kevin Doets and is slowly getting back to his best from at his tournament. After his final victory in the Premier League, thus at the end of the May, Humphries was not doing so well. Van Gerwen he meets a player who also seems to be getting back to his best form. Mighty Mike already shown sign of improvement in recently week, but the regularity in his performance was still missing. The weekend he played both against Whistle Nichman and Rob Cruz, two high-class matches. Can he continue that against Humphries? Luke Littler started his weekend World Series of Darts final as the defending champion of and seems to be well on his way to extending his title. Although his performance was quite modest by his standards, twice averaging around 95, he never really got into trouble. Littler often gets better as the tournament progresses and there are longer matches. So it is expected that he has saved his best for the final day. The Nuke has already won three major TV tournaments this year with the World Darts Championship, the UK Open, and the World Match Play. So a fourth is certainly the possibility this weekend. In an all-English duel, Littler will take a Rose Smith in the quarterfinal. Smudka defeated Depp in the previous round and only just stayed under 100 average in that match. Against Littler, an average of over 100 will probably be needed to stand a chance, but Smith is certainly capable of that. The 36-year-old Englishman won his first major TV title in 2022 with the European Championship and years for the another triumph. Gavin Prince. The afternoon session in Amsterdam will be closed by Gavin Prince and Chris Dobie. Price is having a very good year after a not so good 2024. The Iceman already won the 4 championship this year and was also successful on TV on the European Tour and series of Darts. What is still missing a major TV title, and that is what Price has his sights set on the weekend. In the previous round, Raymond Van did not make it easy for him, but after a strong start by the Dutchman, Price was still able to turn the lopsided situation around to win 6-4. The 40 years old Welshman can win the World Series of Darts final this weekend for the third time in his career, having previously triumphed in 2020 and 2022. In the quarterfinals, Price will take on Dobie. Hollywood was never advanced beyond the quarterfinals at the World Series of Darts, so now he gets another chance to do so. In the previous round, Dobie had no problem with an undersized Cameron. Dobie himself did not impress either, and against Price, his level will have to be much better to stand any chance. However, Dobie has proven many times in the past that on a good day he can compete with the very best player in war. So Price will certainly not take it lightly.